Hi, good evening. Maybe there is morning, I'm not sure. Can you hear my voice? Today I'm using different mic. How is my voice? Please tell me about the quality of my sound. Now I'm gonna explain. Shin vs Minjun. Now they are playing. Oh, there is afternoon. I see. Right now, Minjun vs Jinseo, they are playing for the Korean League All-Star game. So Jinseo is white and Minjun is black. I can say for the Korean All-Star League, this is gonna be most interesting game. You know, they are rival. Hello, welcome. And in the beginning already, they are using many creative moves. Okay, black save here and then black has to answer. Wow, white even didn't think for 1 second. Shinjin's already prepared what he wanted to do. Sound is great today. Is better than before. Sound is very quiet for you, really? I'm not sure which part is wrong. Someone is okay, someone is not okay. What's wrong? Here, earphone is here. Is my voice too low? Can you hear well? I just need to know your advice because today I changed my computer setting and mic because always my computer has some annoying sound, so just I try to change it. Ask the translation sound was better. You think it is okay? Okay. So last one is better. I'm not sure whether this setting little bit quiet. I see. Okay, then I just used my mic a little bit closer. What about now? Today I'm using actually cheaper mic compared to before one. I was using the better mic, but today I just tried to use something else. Is it better if I make mic closer? Okay. So I guess it should be okay, right? Yeah. Now I can just start to a little bit better, really. I see. Okay, let me set up again. Please wait a while. I will come back. 저 스페이스가 있나? 이걸 빼고 네. 이 마이크를 빼고 이쪽에다 놔야겠네. 네. 됐어? 말해봐. 네. Hello everybody. I changed my 물 한 잔만 줄래? 따뜻한 걸로. Hello everybody, I changed my mic. No sound? How about now? I reset. Please tell me whether now my voice is okay or not. Can you hear my voice now? 이거 한번 들어봐야겠는데 내 목소리. It's better? Exactly better?
거기 코트가 거기서 덮어봐. 그 박스 위에. 다 출구에서.
이렇게?
네.
이렇게 덮으라고? It's good now? Okay, sorry about it. I make you annoying because today I wanted to make the better voice because always my computer I'm using desktop, so I just try to set up really hard. Okay, now almost finished the beginning. We can start from the first move. Minjun is black and Jinseo is white. They are having rival match. This is for the Korean All-Star Baduk League. Actually, it's not the Baduk League. Just nowadays they can't even have a competition. So, Korean Association they set up some special All-Star competition. And then. Okay, black just approached here. Actually, according to follow the old logic, when I was young, always black preferred to use the upper one, and it was very popular. But since AI, white always use the attachment, and white territory is much bigger. Even I remember that when I was young, when I was studying for this joseki, somehow this joseki was not really fair because white territory seems much bigger than black. So always I was really curious about that. And at that time, why we didn't use this move? Because white all the time, white was using the pincer, and seems black is a bit annoying to handle. White can pincer from about here and while to space jump. Those were used. But since AI, AI always play here. And even white answer, just like this was the joseki, but nowadays if black can play the move number 2, just like always we are thinking black is better. So most of the time you can see that white prefer to answer Kusumi or Knight move. And then now Minjun just goes to big place instead of defending here. Actually there are many choices. Even we can play 2 space jump or approach here or approach this way or just even he can play like this. Yeah, those things are available. And then Jinseo is keep going his way, and he just approach one time and just he goes to other place. They didn't defense for their group. So just they are going their own way. And Minjun just approach here one time and just pincer. Such kind of approach meaning is like if black doesn't do anything here and just pincer here, which means black doesn't really want to give it this kind of move to white. So you can see that many times just they approach and just goes to other place. And white pincer and black also pincer. It's quite normal. But actually in this situation, most of the time, do you know that? White preferred to attach here and just keep follow up with jumping out, just like this. But maybe I guess Jinseo didn't want to make black as Aji to save at the corner. Like this. Yeah. Now which means the Jinseo is thinking that this gap is good enough for white. Still, white balance is great. That's why she can just accept Aji at the corner. And then at this moment, Jinseo has played a really, really creative move. I really cannot think about it. Okay, first creative move is white has played the knight move here. You guys can hear my voice, right? I want to be sure one more time whether I'm just talking by myself. Just I want to know that. Let me check with my phone whether I can hear my voice or not. Hear my voice or not. Okay, I think I can hear my voice, right? I think it's working well. Hear my voice or not. Okay, I think I can hear my voice, right? Okay, fine. Okay, now it's okay. Sorry, everybody. Okay, Shin Jinseo has played the knight move. Actually, this is not really common. I haven't seen it in my life. But just now, when I was waiting for the streaming, I already checked with AI. But this was one of the AI's recommendation. Oh yeah, this was a quite great feeling. And normally, white prefer to steer the black space and just white can earn some point here and just try to attack here. Maybe Shinjinso didn't think it was easy to attack. Even there is gonna be some agi, you know. If white just defense center, then black can connect. If white wanted to separate of the black, and when even black just goes out like this, and the corner, agi is not so clean. So Shinjinso just didn't try to attack this one stone and just surround. I can say that this move can be used when white is here. For example, black's stone was like here, and if black just save at the corner, and it's not gonna be really useful. But which means when white plays here, Shinjinso was she can just accept black to save at the corner because he can get many things at the side. You can see that. This is what he can accept. And actually, in the actual game, it was happened, which means here the balance is great if white just plays spend one move over here. That's the reason why he can just leave this one stone and just surround from the center. I really want to learn from such kind of a creative move because just like I have that mind, I am supposed to steer this black space first. This is what I want to do first. Just like some kind of information, but he is just using his own idea. That is really what I want to learn and is really impressive. Always he is using such kind of method. And even though white has played which is unusual, this is also not the usual move. In order to attack this one stone, usually we are using this move, but now I never seen a white try to capture this one stone with this knight move. In the future, black can just try to save easily, whether black just touch here. Hello, welcome to my streaming. And black can obviously save at the corner much easily. But which means I think this one stone position can be much helpful for the lower side. That's why I really impressive his own idea of the creative. So now black just approached here. Okay, even white shape is good and black's upper side is also good. So until now I can say 50-50. And if you are using Katago to judge about the situation, of course Kata will say still white is better. If the Komi is 7.5, then obviously white is better. Even the 6.5, the AI is saying white is a little bit better, just little. But in Korea, there are most of the competitions we are using 6.5 point Komi. So this game is 6.5 point. And now is Shinjinseo's timing of the reduce or invade to black's territory. So white had to decide to play, and he had to choose here. Which means if you are only thinking about to save these two stones, we can easily think about this kind of one space jump. Then saving is not gonna be very difficult. But the problem is when you are doing here, black might attack by Kusumi or knight move. Just like when you are saving this group, however, yeah, you can see that the right hand side is gonna be very big. You will not have a timing to catch up to reduce the right hand side. I mean the upper side here. So when those area is bigger, usually we prefer to use such kind of a cap. This is common. But now he just wanted to press this way more, which means if black just wanted to capture, Jinseo was allowed to give this black's area, and he wanted to enter from the center. So such kind of judgment is very difficult. Yeah. Okay, what is the name of your Go Academy? I might stop by once the virus is over. My academy, right now, still I don't have an internet academy. I just have offline academy in Hong Kong. My academy name is YW. Actually, because we are using Chinese, I'm staying in Hong Kong. So if I just translate, YW Korean Baduk Academy. But if you really want to type in on the internet, you can type www.ywbaduk.org. That's my academy's website, so you can just take a look. Thank you very much for telling good thing for my wife. Yeah, how do you know my wife is setting everything? I just tried to explain. So this reduce is quite understandable. So if you are just thinking to break this area, and you can just invade here. But as I told you, if you decide to choose one way, which means you have to give up another way. That's why when both sides are bigger, and normally we just prefer to use the round cap. So that's why Jinseo has played here. And this is Shin Minjun's creative move, and it was great as well. Just like he's telling to Jinseo, hey brother, if you don't answer anything, I'm gonna save my 1 stone back, so you must answer. Then now my exchange will be good for center. However, it will be useful after I exchange that. I'm gonna invade here. This is his idea. So now Jinseo just accept him to save. Okay, after that, black must answer. You know that this life and death. If black doesn't play anything, this life and death is gonna be in trouble. Okay, black just ignore. Do you guys know how to capture this black? This black, actually this life and death is not that easy. Hello, welcome to my streaming. Okay, this time, actually this life and death is one of the basic life and death, but always people are feeling quite difficult, and many people prefer to play attachment here like this. But if like just make all the sente and then black can make tiger's mouth, after that we can't capture this black anymore. Even the white tane, black can make 2 eyes. And there is another case, white prefer to push from outside. But this time, if black just block when white plays here, black can make tiger's mouth. Tiger's mouth is the point. So now we can't really capture this black group. So how we can capture this black is black has to just hunt it from outside and just black answer, and then we are just keep making from outside. And then black answer, and then finally, you can have even outside one more time. When he answer, finally you can invade inside. This is a pattern of the life and death. You can bother from outside first when you are trying to capture. So black has to answer. Now black's this fighting, local fighting has finished, and white has to go back to the upper side because black didn't play here. Okay, I watched until now, and then where did white go? Wow, another creative move. This is Jinseo, everybody. I really like him. I still didn't see actual game. If white has played here, this is what I can expect. And even black can decide to choose here. In such kind of situation, white maximum is just like honey. This is what I can expect. For actual game, if white plays here, black answer, then just like he is saying this is gonna be amazing Tetsuji. Yeah, that's obviously right. Now white shape is much better, really. You can see that. This is really good using. Even the black strategy here is the same. Now white really catch a perfect timing, and now black can't really play here. Black has to play just like this. So white press down black's territory much more. It was great, and I want to know if I am black. I really want to just jump out here and try to capture, even though not easy. Okay, let's see that. Oh, he jumped. I was right. Oh, Shin Minjun is today his feeling is good. His feeling is same as me. Okay, now this is actually I can say before was like just like kind of Joseki, but this is like the new fighting, right? Yeah, this is not they are not fighting by information. The first important fighting. Jinseo just keep getting and Shin Minjun answer. Okay, now this is a main fighting. Now they are calculating for the variation, how they are gonna play. I can expect white can just try to attach one time. Simply that I can expect is white can just Hane and then Tiger's Mouth, and black must play here. And in case I just wanna save and even I connect and play here, if black just ignore, then white can go out to center. But the problem is when black just connect, white is save. How is that? Saving was no problem. And then black has to handle his control. He has to punish this group and get back something. This is simply that I can expect. Or will white try to handle the core? And then try to keep handle the coast threat. And if he is using such kind of way, he really have to win this call. Anyway, I think the attachment is my first feeling. And even he can try to think about Hane here. And black answer, then white can just try to make two eyes. Just like here. Normally in this kind of situation they are gonna use for a long time. They will spend many times. I'm not sure whether he is thinking about going out from the center, or will he think this was a good exchange already and then he will just return here. 3/4 can be useful. They are thinking about many things right now. Yeah. You can try to expect too. What is the AI's recommendation? Let me check about it. Oh, now AI is saying, I'm not checking the category, just I'm checking the Taigem AI. Taigem AI is pointing about white winning percentage is about 75%. And I can show you what they are recommending. Hane is gonna be 81%, and this is 75, and this is 78.9, and this is 75 as well. Okay, we can check this variation. If white just Hane here, oh, there is gonna be wedge as well. It's really such a great idea, but I totally do not understand what they are doing. Okay, we don't really have to care too much. We are playing as a human. We can't really follow what AI is doing. White wedge here. Okay, I can accept this is gonna be amazing Tetsuji. And the black plays here. And then suddenly black just goes to other place. White ignore. Oh, I don't think they are going to follow this order. Okay, now Jinseo is keep thinking about it. Because now, who plays better in this kind of fighting will get, they can handle this game much easily. So they will really try to spend many times. But this is not so long game. I remember this was maybe 1 hour, and they have after they spend 1 hour, they will use the Boyomi. So I don't think it's gonna be very long. Anyway, if this was my actual game, I will think about attachment here first. But obviously he can think about even wedge here as well. Because even if we choose the wedge here, black. In case black just stretch here, white can think about to. But the point is that we have to exchange this first. Okay, in case black just stretch here, this connect is gonna be sente, and this tiger's mouth is gonna be sente. Otherwise, white can just push these two stones and capture. The black is supposed to answer. But now this hane is gonna work. So white can capture all of the black. Of course, this is gonna be sweet dream for white. Black will read it too. Yeah, white looks very dangerous. So now, Shin Jinseo just decided to hane first. As this also the variation that I show you, because now if white just plays here first, and white will not have a timing to hane, black is gonna capture this one stone. So if Shin Jinseo is not thinking too about handling this ko, or if he doesn't want to connect here, then hane here first will be much better for the corner. He will have a chance to save this one stone. So this is a big benefit for white. And then I guess maybe after this he is thinking about how he will handle. He has a few choices, just like attach here. Attach, or even tiger's mouth. Tiger's mouth also looks okay. However, Shin Jinseo will think if he can save in this area, he is not gonna be bad. Because basically white is breaking all the black's area, and then I think he will be confident to save this 4 stone as well. So if white can break here and even restrict where the center, then he will think he is not gonna be bad. If he capture, then you can expect that there should have some catastrophe here, attachment, and black answer, and white can save. Making 2 eyes, no problem. And even this black is not really thick. So I don't think black will decide to choose this way. This cutting is gonna be sente. So I guess maybe black will just leave this right now and just goes to other place. Or if black plays here, I don't think saving is difficult. White can stretch here. And in case black wanna capture, then tiger's mouth. Even though black wanna capture, the white can make 2 eyes. And if black just want to invade here, in local area, white can't make 2 eyes, but now this is gonna be sente. So impossible. So somehow he just decided to attach. Yeah, those things were available, as I told you. So I think this will be very, very amazing. What do you think about it? Just like it was Black's house, but he just Shin Jinseo just get into Shin Minjun's house, and then, hey, I have a contract, I get your house, I took your house, so I'm the master, you just need to sleep outside. Just he's telling to Shin Minjun like that. Now, okay. The result was actually became similar. Yeah. What Shin Jinseo has played was literally better than mine, because if I just play here, then black might play here, and then saving is of course no problem. But now the there is not gonna have a cutting point when black and white are fighting at the center. Having one more cutting point is much better. Just like here, this cutting point, and like this. This cutting point might be useful for when white is take caring. Of course, it doesn't mean white can capture any stone of the black, but when we just try to fight, however, and just this cutting is gonna be sente, and when we try to get some base here, and even black has to take care of this group as well. So that kind of a sensitive thing is really big difference to the top level of the player. Okay, now but I don't think black can just connect here. Connect will be very, very passive. It's not possible to think about it. So now I think, but problem is the Shin Minjun lost all the territory. This corner has gone totally. So, but the problem is that now black can't really think about to attack this group. It's not so heavy right now, because white can even have a connection with these 2 stones, but now capturing these 2 stones are not gonna be really enough if white just fly away to center. If I just make this variation, even white lower side potential is gonna be black's territory. So okay, at the first round, I can say Jinseo is winner for the important fighting. He just take the control of the Shin Minjun's house. So now he is a master. Shin Jinseo is a master of the Shin Minjun's territory. And now, however, Shin Minjun has to attack, but he has to be careful. Oh yeah, I wanted to point about this kind of a cap, but he just has played here. Yeah. However, he was thinking that capturing these two stones were not that enough, so he just decided to attack this white group with a big shape. He can even make the bigger territory at the left hand side. And now Jinseo has to make the good shape when he's taking. I can simply think about to go out to center with a 2-space jump or knight move, and even try to just connect with the white group and try to break more territory is also